Welcome to the Glory Center, where our mission is to reach up to God, reach out to our communities, and to reach in to each other. Let's join our special guest speaker, Amelia Thomas, as she teaches us about financial responsibility. Take notes.
Single, you need 3 months of living expenses. If you're single, you need 6 months of living expenses. If you're married, you need 3. Okay. I realize those are, I'm not going to say impossible because I don't believe anything is impossible, but I realize that's a high order for a lot of people. Okay? So what I want you to focus on first is $500 in savings, cash fund, to cover those unexpected pop-ups. And how you get that $500? If you work, you have direct deposit, have them send $25 every paycheck to a bank account, a savings account that you're not using. In fact, make sure it's not even at the bank that you bank with primarily. Because if you go over to the bank across town to get that money, that means you really need it. Okay? Start there. $25 a month coming out the paycheck, and you get paid every 2 weeks, $25, and you pay once a month, $25, whatever the case may be. Whatever you can realistically afford to send, let them send it there automatically. You're never touching that money. You don't have to physically go to the bank and make the transaction, anything like that. Start there. If you don't have any debts, or your debts are really small, you think you can get them paid for it within the next 2-3 months, and you're going to start on some kind of side hustle, whatever the case may be, put that money over into that account. Start with $500. I know Dave Ramsey like to say, I think he like to say start with $1,000 or something. But I realize that's still a tall order for a lot of people too. So let's start with $5. That way, when you have the blowout on the side of the road, you ain't got to decide if I'm gonna have to pay my light bill or do I need to go buy a tire. Simple things. You have, you need to go to the doctor, but you don't have $40 for your copay. So do I pay this copay because I need to go to the doctor, or do I not eat for the rest of the week? Or do I eat ramen noodles for the rest of the week? Let's start with $500, okay? And if you think $500, again, this is behavioral finance. If you think $500 is too much, start with $250. The point is, I want you to start. You know how many people say, I'm gonna do it next week, I'm gonna do it next month. Next week comes, before you know it, next month is here too, before you know it. Before you know it, a whole year has passed and you've done nothing. You just gotta start. And that is the hardest thing for people to do. Take your emotions out, stop all this thinking, because you will talk yourself out of doing stuff. Just do it. I talk myself out of doing stuff all the time. But luckily, for me, I have really good business, I call them business besties. I have really good business besties, and they check me. We check each other, right? Like, we make sure we, continue to propel each other forward. When we see one person slacking, we get behind them and kind of push them. I don't have yes people in my life. So if you got yes people in your life, you need to get rid of them. You need people in your life that's gonna tell you, no, that ain't no good idea. Or no, that's not what you talked about. You need to stick to the plan. What do you need to do next? All of those things will help you accomplish number 1.